Welcome back to Panel A Superheroes Ahoy.
Welcome back to Panel A Superheroes Ahoy.
Welcome back to Panel Day Superheroes Ahoy. So I thought I'll just share what I'm reading this weekend. So let me start. I'll also show you the pages from up close. So this is a book on Modoc. So Modoc, there's not many books, and the books that I've read are like hit and miss. But this book is by Ryan Dunleavy. So basically, it's a very funny kind of book. He does a lot of art, Ryan, superhero concept art and also custom art. I found this pretty good. I'll show you some pages later on. I'm looking forward to one more book of M.O.D.O.K. I think it's written by Patton Oswalt. There's two books of that, so I'm looking forward to get that as well. This is called M.O.D.O.K Dark Reign. Then I read a very interesting book. It was like an anonymous book that I was not aware of. It's called the Comet. It's on something called Impact Comics. Initially it might seem like Image, but it's Impact. So as the name suggests, this is based on a superhero called the Comet. I found it quite nice. It's most of these plots tend to go south, but this was pretty cool. Kind of an 80s, mid 80s aesthetic, and okay, this is from 1992, so yeah, late 80s, early 90s, but found it quite nice, the Comet. There's quite a good streak of self-aware humor in this. Then I picked up quite a few Batman books. So there is this there's a series called Streets of Gotham by Paul Dini and Dustin Nguyen. It's quite an acclaimed series, so I have read them on and off. So I picked up some singles in the recent summer sale. This is part of different series. So one is from Batman Reborn, one is from Batman and Robin. But essentially they came around the 2009 and 10 period. My views on this is surprisingly mixed. I expected to like it a little more than I did. It's getting a little hard to get into these stories as of now. But overall I would call it average and good to have if you're a Batman fan. Interestingly, I preferred the book called Batman Gotham Knights. So this is something that I pretty much preferred. So this is by Devin Grayson and Roger Robinson. The art is quite, it would remind you of Batman Brave and Bold. So I quite like this book. I think this is one of those cases where you like the story to go with the art. It's quite silhouetted style, classic Batman art. But there is also a lot of good work that has gone behind framing those Batman sequences. And in the end, there is a special feature of black and white. So I think there was a couple of Blackman black and white books that came. I had one of those trade paperbacks. So this is quite a good book that I liked. It's something that has a good cover and a good story as well. Then there is a comics interview. So Sleepy Reader did a post about picking up some of these old magazines, and coincidentally I had also picked up a book, comics interview from, I think it's the 80s. Obviously it has the Michael Keaton Batman and Kim Basinger on the cover. So we'll just open it in some time. I have yet to open this, so we'll just see how it is. Then there's just singles of Batman, Superman. I'm not expecting much out of them, but I'll just show you those covers as well in detail. So yeah, that is pretty much about it, and let's take a closer look at these books as well.